Do you know which books were the most viewed in 2026? Colleen Hoover, 50 million views. ACOTAR, 100 million views. Fourth Wing, 80 million views. But here's the question. Are they actually any good? Or is TikTok lying to us? Today, I'll be analysing which trending books are worth it and which are just hype. In the end, I'll provide the answer to the question, which one should I buy? Let's get started. I took this seriously. I've read over 100 trending books. I've analysed BookTok trends. I've gathered genuine reader reviews. And I've found there's a huge difference between hype and reality. For example, a book with 100 million views on TikTok finishes in 250 pages, a 4.2-star rating, but the word overrated appears 50,000 times across 200,000 reviews. Books labelled must read have a 60% reader drop-off rate. I'll explain this today. Chapter 1. The Colleen Hoover Phenomenon. The hype. Colleen Hoover, the Queen of 2024, has sold over 50 million books. Her name has been mentioned 500 million times on TikTok. Her books have been made into films and TV series are in the works. Readers are in tears. Fans are raving. But why is she so popular? Answer: emotional content plus alcohol recovery plot. Example books. It Ends With Us, Ugly Love, November 9th. The reality. But here's the problem. It ends with us. Analysis. TikTok. Best drama about domestic violence. Readers. Characters are irrational. The plot is too simple. Average rating. 4.2. Very high. But overrated comments. 30,000 plus ugly love. TikTok. Forbidden love. Heartbreaking. Readers. Too many sex scenes. No plot. Characters are two-dimensional. 50,000 comments. November 9th. TikTok. Surprise twist. Readers. The twist is ridiculous. I love the book halfway through. Readers. Hype at the start, drops off in the middle. Conclusion. Colleen Hoover equals emotional arousal. Books. You read them quickly. You have an emotional reaction. You want to share them on social media. Not memorable in the long run. No character development. Technical writing equals poor. Conclusion. Hype greater than reality. My advice? If you're reading this, be aware. Don't make it feel like a classic. Chapter 2. ACOTAR or Fantasy. Hype. ACOTAR. A Court of Thorns and Roses, 100 million plus views paranormal romance BookTok's favorite couple. Faysand, Fira plus Rysand. Adaptation in the works on Amazon. The reader base is incredibly passionate. People are saying, my life before and after ACOTAR. I've read this novel 5 times. The 100 hours I spent on it weren't wasted. Reality, detailed analysis. But when I look deeper, 1. Is the first book perfect? First 150 pages. Setup, a bit dull. 150 to 300 pages. Good development, 300 to 400 pages. Climax plus denouement, short, fast-paced. Ending, cliffhanger, forced to continue. 2. Character development. Fira, strong to passive to strong, cycle. Rysand, mysterious to lacking depth. Just sex appeal. More, LGBTQ, plus representation takes a long time to start. 5 books later. Amran, shows no development. 3. Writing quality line by line. His shadows wrapped around me, 3 times in the same book. Repetitive explanations. Info dump. 4. The problem. After book 4, the story starts to repeat itself. Same enemy, same love triangle, same internal conflict. Reality. Reader data. Data from Goodreads. Book 1, 4.2 stars, 500,000 reviews. Book 2, 4.3 stars, 300,000 reviews. Book 3, 4.1 stars, 200,000 reviews. Book 4, 3.8 stars, 150,000 reviews. Book 5, 3.4 stars, 100,000 reviews. Pattern. It starts strong for the second book, then drops. Why? Fatigue. Readers are getting bored. Repetition of the same thing. 80,000 reviews. ACOTAR equals addictive. At first, repetitive later. Comparison. Percy Jackson, 10 books, versus ACOTAR. Percy Jackson, the character grows. The world expands. Each book brings something new. ACOTAR. The character is stuck in the same place. The world is repeating itself. The filler starts after the third book. My advice: read the first 1 or 2 books. Don't continue. Chapter 3. Fourth Wing and New Trend. Hype. Fourth Wing, Rebecca Yarros. The surprise of 2026, 80 million views. A mix of Krieger academia, romance, and the paranormal. Reminiscent of Game of Thrones. A series is being made for Amazon Prime, 2025. Reader verdict: better than ACOTAR. Claim: the 20 hours I spent on it were the best 20 hours. Reality: I analysed Fourth Wing thoroughly and, surprising result, it is actually better than ACOTAR. Why? 1. Character development. Violet, weak to strong, natural development. Xaden, complex, has an air of mystery. Side characters, they serve a purpose. None of them are cardboard. 2. World building, Sentry Academy. Rules equals logic. Magic system explained. Battle ethics equals complex ACOTAR's magic system. He can do this because it's written that way. 3. Plot structure. First half, Academy, development. Second half, battle, the enemy emerges. Twist. You didn't see that coming. Ending, open, will continue, but no sense of being unfinished. 4. Writing quality. Dialogue is lively. Action scenes are clear. Repetition is minimal. Reality data. Goodreads, Book 1, 4.4 stars, 600,000 reviews. Reader analysis. Better than ACOTAR. 50,000 plus reviews worth spending money on. 30,000 plus negative reviews, 8%, 20% for ACOTAR. Fourth Wing equals good hypes plus good reality. A rare case. As addictive as ACOTAR, but not as repetitive as ACOTAR. My recommendation: you should buy it. The hype is justified. Chapter 4. Podcast Books and Culture. The podcast effect. Now here's an interesting phenomenon. Books mentioned on podcasts are going viral. Examples: 1. Veritasium X, Thinking Fast and Slow. 500,000 copies sold. 2. NPR Morning Edition X, The Midnight Library. 1,000,003. Joe Rogan times Sapiens equals 3 million. But the books that make the podcast work, would they be listened to in the current format? Example 1. The Midnight Library. Podcast, a parallel world where you'll see the lives you never lived. Reality, the book is 300 pages. The story ends at 200 pages. Then there's philosophical repetition. Result, the podcast is brilliant. The book is average. Example 2. Sapiens Podcast, The Entire History of Human Evolution. Reality, the book is academic but accessible. The podcast is fast-paced. The book, 400 pages, is a real slog, but 10 times more detailed than the podcast. Conclusion. Podcasts versus books. Podcasts versus books equals high in sales, average in readability. Why? Podcasts are sound plus excitement. Books are silent plus mind. My recommendation: listen to the podcast first, then decide. Chapter 5. Which one should you buy? Categories. A. If you want a quick read, Colleen Hoover, 3 to 4 days. It Ends With Us, Emotional Sapiens, 2 weeks, mentally draining. B. If you like paranormal romance, Fourth Wing, you should buy it. ACOTAR, will you give up after 1 to 2 books? Colleen Hoover, not romance, drama. If you want to learn, Sapiens, a classic thinking fast and slow, psychology. TikTok trend books, no content. D. If money is tight, library, You must get it. Goodreads Plus, unlimited, unlimited. Colleen Hoover, expensive, you only read it once. Library versus buy. Average price of a textbook, 150 Turkish lira. Annual library membership, 50 Turkish lira, unlimited access. Maths, you recoup the cost of the library membership after just 3 books. Argument, I want to own it. Answer, you sell it after the first read. Like a notebook. Value, original price times 30% equals 45 Turkish lira library fee. 50 Turkish lira. It evens out. What you've learnt today. Colleen Hoover equals hype greater than reality. Don't buy without reading. ACOTAR equals 1 to 2 books plus dropped from the massive library. Fourth wing equals hype equals reality, you should buy. Podcast books equals listen first. Library, greater than buying. Maths. Rule, 100 million views on TikTok, not equal to good book. I cried on BookTok, not equal to quality hype, not equal to reality. 3 questions. 1. Which trending book was a letdown for you? Write in the comments. I'm compiling them. 2. Is there a book that should be on this list? Any suggestions? 3. Library or buy? Why? Tell us. Like this. Let the algorithm do its job. Subscribe. 2 videos a week. Next. Overrated classics. Which ones are actually good? Thanks for watching.